Dignitaries on the dais, players who joined us, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to announce the 15th staging of the Hero Women's Indian Open. The tournament that has been played at the DLF Golf and Country Club's �𝗲𝗃 course, DLF is hosting the event for the 13th time, will offer a prize purse of $400,000 and 120 players will constitute the field. It is my pleasure to introduce the dignitaries on the dais to you. To my immediate left is Mr. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗱, Head Corporate Communication and Corporate Social Responsibility, 𝗂𝗽𝗃. To his left is Mrs. 𝗂𝗵𝗲𝗃, President of the Women's Golf Association of India. To her left is Ms. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗪, Secretary General of the Women's Golf Association of India. And to her left is Mr. 𝗙់ឆ daroga, VP Operations of the DLF Golf and Country Club. And we look forward to having all the players back at the DLF Golf and Country Club in just a few weeks. May I now request Mr. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗪 to please address the gathering.
Thank you, Karan. Hello and good afternoon. Mrs. 𝗂𝗪𝗃𝗪, President, Women's Golf Association of India, 𝗂𝗪𝗃𝗪, Ms. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗪, Secretary General 𝗂𝗪𝗃𝗪, Mr. 𝗙់ឆ daroga, Vice President, DLF Golf, friends from the media, members of the organizing committee, my colleagues from 𝗂𝗽𝗃, dear friend J.N.R.N., whom I am presenting today on the dais, and Kunal from 𝗂𝗽𝗃, all the athletes present here. On behalf of Dr. Pawan Munjal, our Executive Chairman at 𝗂𝗽𝗃, and everyone at Hero, I warmly welcome you to the Hero Women's Indian Open 2023. I am privileged and honored to share with you 𝗂𝗃's vision for our beloved sport of golf and invite you to this edition of the Hero Women's Indian Open, the endearing name of India's national open. This prestigious event has always been a celebration of talent, sportsmanship, and the spirit of competition, and this year promises to be no different. During its journey, spanning 17 years and 15 editions, the Hero Women's Indian Open has continuously grown in status, in stature, and is now a noteworthy fixture on the ladies' European tour. The tournament significance is highlighted by the fact that 3 of the 4 top players in the LED order of merit have confirmed their participation in the event, including 𝗙់ឆ daroga, who is present here with us today. The notable field of players from over 25 countries, from around the world, will undoubtedly ensure yet another enthralling week of golf. The Hero Women's Indian Open is not just another golf tournament. It has been a platform where dreams have been realized and champions made. Today, there are over 50 professional women golfers in the country, 3 of whom are participating at the ongoing Asian Games. 𝗖𝗵𝗲𝗯 and Dr. Pawan Munjal's unwavering support for sports and women's golf in particular over 1.5 decades has been instrumental in nurturing talent and creating opportunities for athletes in our country to shine on the global stage. Over these years, we have also brought innovation, modernity, and higher financial support to enrich this tournament. The new and effervescent logo unveiled earlier today is an eloquent symbol of the tournament's continuous growth and development. Women's golf has made remarkable strides in India, breaking barriers and inspiring future generations of athletes. We can say this with an immense degree of confidence that Hero Women's Indian Open will continue to serve as a beacon of empowerment, encouraging young girls to pursue their dream in sports. This aspiration would be incomplete without the passionate involvement of and also guidance of the 𝗙𝗪𝗀𝗃 and the unwavering support of everyone at the DLF Golf and Country Club, Gurugram. The collaboration between Hero, 𝗙𝗪𝗀𝗃 and DLF, aided by the unwavering support of our friends from media, fans and patrons has meant that Indian golf has come of age and the journey continues onwards and upwards. We encourage everyone to come to the course to enjoy the tournament, cheer the athletes, and soak in the eclectic atmosphere that only the Hero Women's Indian Open can provide. Thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you all at the Hero Women's Indian Open 2023.
Again, this would not ever be possible without the unstinting support of Mr. Pawan Munjal. Honestly, if he stops this support, and girls, I want you all to acknowledge this very publicly, I don't know how this tour will go on. Because this $400,000 that he gives to us is a huge amount on any women's tour. And Pawanji has never ever really said no to anything as far as the girls are concerned. So I think he really deserves a big applause. The last year has been an incredible run for Indian girls, with our girls excelling at the international stage, in Europe, in America, in the Southeast Asia. It has been a great year for our tour in India, the Women's Pro Golf Tour. We've seen a level of golf that has been played by the girls that has gone up several notches, so I'm very proud of all of you. Where we started with 4 girls and today all are 58 girls, I'm really happy. And I'm happy to see that the amateurs are also coming on now to join our tour. It's not been easy in the past few years, what with COVID and everything. But Dr. Munjal never backed off, Honestly, I was nervous. I said, with this thing finishing and, the COVID thing happening and all of that. A lot of companies were hit also financially. But Mr. Munjal was there, rock solid. So thank you again, Mr. Munjal, for all your help on our tour. It has been our commitment to the girls from the 𝗙𝗪𝗀𝗃 that we want to see the growth of women's professional golf in India. It's honestly would not have been possible without all our other sponsors. DLF, AIS, they have supported us from year one, from literally year dot as far as women's professional golf. And all the other sponsors you see, they have always been there. They feel that women's golf, unfortunately, for so many years took such a backseat. And you girls know that better than anyone. There was no money for travel, no money for tour, no money to hold, even a national calendar, But now all that has been feasible. So thanks, like I said, to all our sponsors. hero. After a gap of 2 years, like I mentioned, by COVID, now the players have returned to the Golf and Country Club, which has been a challenging course, like was mentioned by Camille and Nikki. But I think it's been good because it has in a way helped you to play overseas, where the playing conditions are much tougher. I'm happy to say that our club has won a lot of accolades in Southeast Asia and otherwise, because of the playing conditions, it has prepared you, I feel, to play on the international circuit. It's not just like a maidan, it's a proper golf course with proper steeps, the stim, the challenging, conditions, the grass, the contouring, all of that. Indian players have increased tremendously now. They all have, like I said, they're all going up several notches. But at the international stage, we have Aditi, who's made us so proud. 𝗙ص, you have done an amazing job. I have to compliment you. And I'm really happy to see you here today. I mean, honestly, I know it's not been easy, your journey, but I think you have excelled at it through your hard work, your dedication. So please keep this up. Really, we're very proud of you. India is very proud of you. And of course, 𝗙ص, Vani, Amandeep, as you know, they're all playing the international circuit. And they've also made us really proud of their achievements. As you all know, you all have seen members of the press, you all have covered it also, so thank you for that. 𝗙ص, again I must make a mention of your outstanding performance. You've had 7 of the top 10 finishes this season. At the 𝗙់_𝗋 Ladies Open, I think members of the press, you have the details of that. And you've been winning steadily, coming 2nd, 3rd. So keep it up. You will definitely one day win something even bigger. And I hope I see you win the DLF Ladies Open. Not taken away from all of you girls. Please. An extremely encouraging sign also, like I mentioned earlier, is that younger players are coming up, and they're all coming from the amateur circuit. They are now, I think, bringing with talent, with confidence. I think the girls have got that confidence now. It's just not just a men's sport, but it's definitely a women's sport where you can actually earn a living. Before it was okay, amateur ho gaye, chale gaye, prize, gold, area. You all went back to college or marriage or whatever, which is great. I'm not saying no to that. But you all are now actually making this a profession, which makes us at 𝗙CI very proud because it's a professional body. You had before cycling, you had wrestling, you had hockey, you had cricket, you had tennis, all that for women. But golf was always on the back burner. And unfortunately, I've always heard, oh, this is a privileged thing. No. We have girls from all walks of life, smaller towns, smaller cities. We encourage them to come and play the sport because it is really a way for you all to earn your money and your livelihood. And that's what our whole vision and dream is. The other girls who made their mark, as was mentioned before by Mr. Kavya, of course, Jahnavi, Hitashi, Pranavi. You're all going to be soon, I think, coming more on the international tour. The Hero Women's Indian Open entries are now closed, and I have to tell you, we had a request for 6 more. We were at 112, I think, and now we are at 118 or 20. So that itself speaks very well of our tour. We have seen some of the best players from across the world play in India. They've championed the captained the 𝗂𝗚 Cup, this, that. So it's good to know that those type of fields are coming to India now. Becky, Camille, and Christine Wolf, they're all international star players. I'm sure that all of us are very keen to see an Indian player take the trophy. And I really hope it happens. So best of luck, girls. In the end, I want to thank all the media because you've covered our domestic tour so well. Members of the press and media, thank you so much for that. You have really encouraged the girls. When you see your face, your little write-up in the newspaper, I'm sure it's a great hire. Am I right?
Still.
So once again, Mr. Kavya, thank you for your support, Mr. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗱. Really, I mean, my thanks, I can't say, are not enough because he's always been there for us. And members of the press, after 𝗙𝗵𝗲𝗋𝗋, and 𝗙𝗪𝗃 spoken, please enjoy the lunch, and we are here to answer any questions. Thank you.
Next, the few generations of golfers that we're going to see in the next 2-3 decades. So ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite a journey, and I would say that all of us, all of you have been now, I'm sure, looking at us stand here for the last 15 years. We are going to go take this tour to another level, and hopefully it should happen soon. The Hero Women's Indian Open is being played on the very challenging Black Knight course, which is being set at 6,200 yards. The prize purse, as you all know, the winner check is $60,000 US. This has been our largest field, 120 players. Just proves that the growing demand is, rising. And honestly, if we had more daylight hours in October, the field would be even larger. There will be about 73 European Tour players representing 28 countries, 37 from India, making the field of 120. As far as 𝗙𝗪𝗃 is concerned, everybody knows her terrific form that we have witnessed in the last 2 months. It's been absolutely stunning. I have sat through the nights watching and trying to encourage whatever we can do on the behalf of 𝗙GI. And honestly, it's been lovely, and I would like to thank all the press people here who helped to repost and send their good wishes on Twitter. It seems to be the done thing. A lot of reposts and great acknowledgements and kudos to 𝗙𝗪𝗃. 𝗙𝗪𝗃, as you all know, ladies and gentlemen, from the beginning of this year, where she started her journey, was number for the Olympics, which are Paris 2024. She started at 60th position, and in a matter of this short period, from May, June to September, her position is now 43 out of 60 players, and that is highly commendable. I don't think any player has had that kind of a graph of the race to the Olympics at Paris. I have no doubt that 𝗙𝗪𝗃 is going to continue her hard work. The next 2-3 weeks are very important. I know 𝗙𝗪𝗃 is playing in Hong Kong and then coming to play in the Women's Indian Open. This position of hers, second on the ladies' European Tour, is only by 10 points, which is nothing. So 𝗙𝗪𝗃, wish you all the best for that, and we look forward to seeing a big Indian win this year at the Indian Open. Making a strong comeback, we've seen, like Mrs. Singh said, some of our older players, which is fantastic. 𝗙𝗪𝗃, the number 2 on the LT ranking, is also going to be here. She's confirmed her participation, as much as Olivia Koeman from Germany. She's going to be defending her title. So it's going to be quite a high pressure and challenging Women's Indian Open. Everybody is going to be vying for something phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, as Mrs. Singh already said, we will be happy and we'll be welcoming all of you. Look forward to another very successful Women's Indian Open, and we have quite a stunning amateur golfer, Avni Prashant, who won the 𝗙𝗵𝗲 this year. She will lead the amateur challenge at the Hero Women's Indian Open. I wish all the players good luck, and we hope to see all of you enjoying the tournament. Thank you very much.
The members of the press, I'd like to ask a couple of questions of my own to the dignitaries on the dais, please. First one to Mr. 𝗙់chị𝗹𝗹. 𝗙់, we've seen this year, especially through the summer, it's been quite unpredictable in terms of heavy spurts of rain, high humidity, and the course, the turf generally takes a beating. How does the club cope with all this and keep the course pristine through the year?
Firstly, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I think yes, it's been really unprecedented weather conditions this year. But having said that, I think more than ever before, I'm as confident as last year. We're really looking forward to having the tournament. I think we are quite ready. I would attribute it to two aspects. Firstly, we have a great team, a team that is very experienced and has been there for many years. And they understand Indian weather conditions, they understand exactly what they need to do. The second aspect, I think ever since the inception of the Ganguly course, and before as well, I'm sure, it's always been blessed with state-of-the-art technology. We've been very fortunate to have things like survey systems and weather stations and things like that allow us to foresee what's coming, and with a little bit of hard work and effort, we continue to keep the course primed and always ready. So I think from that perspective, we're ready for the show. I think we're going to put up a really tough course for the ladies, and we're going to make sure that we make it challenging, but we're also very, very excited to have everybody come over. It's a very short period of time where we actually invite people to come and enjoy the Christianity and the sublime nature of that entire oasis. So, to the members of the press, I would suggest that if you're able to put the word out, it would be really nice. I think these events, as far as I could see last year, and it was my first year, I think it was most successful because of the vibe and the ambience, and there were so many people and everybody was enjoying great talent. I think that's what really also adds to all of it. So we're really happy to have a full house of ladies playing the tournament. We're also looking to hope and hoping that we can extend our hospitality to a lot of people who come to watch the tournament. So yeah, thank you.
Sport has actually helped Indian golf and women's golf in the country progress tremendously. So I think you all deserve a huge round of applause to you all. To start off with my journey, I've been playing the Indian Open. This is my 6th consecutive Indian Open, and it's just been like surreal playing at my home turf. Of course, the tournament is not possible without 𝗙𝗵𝗲 has been supporting the tournament from the word go, and I think a big shout out to 𝗙𝗵𝗲 and Hero for being the constant support for encouraging women's golf in the country, and of course DLF as well. We have the Hero Women's Professional Golf Tour of India, which has been doing incredibly well. We have some 𝗙ص plays on the tour, I play on the tour, 𝗖𝗵 plays. So we have a lot of good players from the elite who are representing in India, with amateurs like 𝗖𝗵𝗲𝗏 as well, doing extremely well. I think I'm very excited for this for the tournament. Last year I finished 7th. I was co-leading after 2 days. So I came in really close, and I'm looking forward to closing it in this time.